Hello again. You join me on a voyage of discovery today. With a view to expanding the condiments section, I'm looking into different recipes for mango chutney. And I'm starting with a lovely one from that superstar of English cookery, Jamie Oliver. Here we go.
A friend of mine once said the only way to eat a mango is in the bath, and he's not far wrong. This helps though. Make 3 slits vertically and 3 horizontally, then push upwards. I call this hedgehogging, and I'm sure you can do a neater job than I did. Give the cardamom a bash to get the seeds out, and then toast all the whole spices before bashing into a powder with the chilli. Now I'm using cane vinegar here, and I've added 200 grams of sugar. Now that is a heck of a lot, but that's the nature of preserving. Once the syrup's reduced, in we go with our masala, our kalonji or nigella seeds, salt, crushed ginger and garlic, and after giving them a whirl, in goes the mango. Now it's said to roughly chop the mangoes, but I ended up mashing down all the big lumps because I prefer my chutneys a bit more jammy. Generally a chutney's ready when, if you scrape along the bottom of the pan, liquid doesn't immediately rush back in. Now into our sterilised jars, and this is absolutely essential to stop your chutney going off. These were placed into a cool oven, and I then turned the gas up to about gas mark 4 and left them in there for about 15 minutes, then just turned off. I filled them right up to the top to minimise the amount of air inside there, because air of course contains microbes. And I've also given it a squish round to get rid of any air pockets inside. Finally, a circle of greaseproof paper again minimises the possibility of airborne microbes getting in. Last thing to do is to clearly label these, because of course you'll sleep between now and eating them. What it is, when it was made, and in this case, who the recipe was by.
So there's a starter for 10. I think the drawbacks of the recipe are pretty obvious to all. The high sugar content will make this very unappealing to the slimmers out there. But at the end of the day, all you're looking at here is a couple of tablespoons. And the massive benefit of this one is the shelf life. This will keep in a sterilised jar for a good 6 months at least. And with the vast majority of chutneys, all time does is improve the flavour. It deepens it and makes it more mature, just like cheese I suppose. So stick with me for a more traditional recipe shortly, which will be massively lower in sugar, but also massively lower in shelf life. Give us a thumb, say something, click on subscribe. Bye.